Life's a code.
The father of a teenage TikTok star shot and killed a man he says was stalking his daughter.
Black and white.
A new viral TikTok challenge encouraging teens and young adults to steal your car.
These are just some of the wild videos posted on TikTok. The cars stolen in just seconds, taken on joy.
Just the security cameras.
Your face with a big bang. Look how you was with a big bang.
Have become an online craze among teens where they eat laundry detergent packets on camera. Disturbing these videos on social media, a South Florida teenager appearing to
TikTok is destroying society. I mean, it's really bad. Like, we all know TikTok as this place where kids go and do dance and cringy challenges like this one. I mean, how fun is it that you can go to a fast food restaurant and spill soda on the floor and you record yourself doing it for clout? Ha ha ha, very funny. If I was a janitor working there, I would be very happy to have you as a customer. Unfortunately, that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that when someone does one thing, everyone has to copy. How do you even explain this to a normal human being? It's like in the mental hospital of TikTok, everyone has lost touch with reality. It's so bad that we live in an age where kids are literally dying for attention. And I mean literally dying for attention. And I want to talk about this new challenge called Kia Boys, where kids are basically recording themselves stealing cars as a prank.
What it does is challenge young teens to steal certain kinds of Kia and Hyundai models. And it comes at a time when city officials all across the country say the number of those car thefts are surging.
Could you show us how it looks to steal a car?
I can show you inside your car.
These are just some of the wild videos posted on TikTok.
And 4 teenagers actually died because of this prank. Like, how bad your life has to be for you to want to die for 200 likes on TikTok. It's not a good idea.
Stop it. Get some help.
But really, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Like, yes, people are doing dance challenges and cringy stuff on TikTok, but I think there is a darker side of TikTok, something that we have to address. And it's something that I came across this week when I was doing research for this video. This constant need for attention on TikTok is leading to real-life consequences. It's really bad. If you remember a few years ago, sexual abuse and sexual exploitation of kids was a bad thing. I mean, we saw the downfall of Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly because they were doing that very same thing. But this practice of sexually exploiting teenage girls and boys is becoming commonplace on TikTok. Like, TikTok has literally turned into a strip club for 15 years old. And I'm not exaggerating this claim. I found this video on YouTube from this guy who did a deep dive into this dark world, and I want to share it with you.
Within minutes of browsing the feed, I was being shown users, primarily girls, who were certainly under 18 and could easily have been under the technical age requirement of 16 for TikTok Live, which many users I found would openly admit. Some stated without hesitation or numerous times that they were 15, others 14, etc. And it became clear that should the algorithm decide to serve you that content, if you watch it longer, or if you like any of it, there was no shortage.
For those of you who don't know, TikTok Live is a new feature that the company launched last year. It's basically a place where, similar to Instagram Live, you can just go on there and start recording yourself live for your followers to see. But in the stupid and twisted world of TikTok, this place has somehow become a haven for predators.
I started to see questionable content popping up where girls, often appearing to be quite young, were holding signs or standing in front of the camera with a revealing outfit. Those signs would say things like rose equals say daddy, or ice cream equals 360 spin, or even universe equals cut shirt, or
these old men, who, by the way, some of them are older than 60 years old, are using emojis to communicate with these girls and basically send cryptic messages. Like they will use some kinds of emojis to basically tell the girls to do some dance moves or sometimes to put themselves in other sexual positions.
For obfuscation, these little stickers and pictures like a rose are actually a way to donate money to these broadcasters, many of whom were openly admitting to being under 18 or even under 16 years old, as they did spins, bent over on camera, lifted their shirts, or engaged in other clearly suggestive content directly for money.
And remember, these girls are basically underage. They are sometimes 14, 15-year-old doing this on camera, and they're getting paid for it. And at first I was wondering, can we blame TikTok for this? I mean, they have a policy in place that basically says that if you're 16 years and under, you cannot do a TikTok live. But does anyone care about those policies? No. What happens in practice is that those teenage girls are going on TikTok live and getting paid by older men to basically strip. And let's also not pretend that TikTok hasn't for years and years used predatory tactics and strategy to basically lure a lot of minors on the platform. They've been slapped on the wrist in Europe for basically doing this very same thing that I'm talking about right now. For years, they have created an algorithm and an app that made teenage girls and boys addicted to this. So today, when you have a problem like this, you need to really sit down and question if the blame should fall on TikTok or the kids. And it's obvious. I believe that it should fall on TikTok. They have to moderate this content. They've basically created a race to the bottom where, funny enough, some people are coming second to that race to the bottom. And it's becoming a new heaven for predators. And to go back to the video, basically, as I was saying, they are using emojis to communicate with these girls in the chat rooms.
Happening. Viewers are using coded language to have underage girls perform for them. That's really what it is. Fit check means let us see your stomach or pull your shirt up. You forgot something or get something from the back means walk away and show your ass. Outfit check was a common one, very common, where girls would back up to show their entire bodies. And the chat rooms were completely overrun with requests, and I don't just mean trolls here. They were overrun with paying viewers, requesting feet pictures, often referred to as feet check, or toe ring check, or anything like that, or attempting to move off platform and discuss some sort of larger transaction through Cash App. Do you want to make $400 fast, or $500 fast, etc., or buying them something from their Amazon wish list.
And just when you thought that it couldn't get more twisted than this, the funny, or not really funny, but the weird thing in all of this is that boys are now putting filters in their faces to basically go and do the same thing that teenage girls are doing and get paid by these older men.
Kind of situation is so prevalent, okay? I was shocked by this. I encountered young boys who were using face filters, pretending to be young girls, in order to receive roses and other gifts, which are redeemable for cash. Maybe some of them were pranking the audience, sure, but if there is such a high demand for this, such a large economy of transactions and behavior taking place, that children will use filters to appear more feminine and engage with it for profit, that is a serious...
I mean, how insane is this? Like, and this is not being reported in the media, at least as far as I am aware of. I've seen one article that did a pretty good job at exposing this, but it seems like not many people are talking about it. And I think there's also something to be said about parents that let their kids go on TikTok like this. Like this TikTok superstar who had her dad kill one of her stalkers.
15-year-old Ava Majuri has more than 1 million fans on the platform. She has tens of millions of likes on her TikTok content. But now her family says they're dealing with the dark and dreary side of social media fame after a man came to their home and tried to break in with a gun.
But that wouldn't have happened in the first place if the parent had understood that we live in a world where these apps are dangerous. Yes, they have policies in place, but at the end of the day, I believe as a parent, you should kind of have some say into how your kids use social media. And I think that we are reaching a point of no return. And although TikTok puts out statements about how good of a job they're doing at protecting minors, they are obviously failing in big aspect. I don't know how this app hasn't been banned yet. It's really about time to do something because this is just getting worse by the minute. Like kids are stealing cars thinking that it's fun. Predators are using money to pay teenage girls online to strip for them. And every day there's a new challenge of eating Tide Pod or some other stupid thing. Like, this is bad because the app is so toxic, and I believe that we really have reached the point of no return. But hey, I could say a lot more on this, but thanks for watching. I'm Nedd Ludd. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I will catch you in the next week's video. Bye for now.